All right. Hold on, let me try that again, chat.
Obama didn't kill bin Laden, dumbass. That was Bill.
Where's my do I have an audio hook for freaking OBS? Not OBS, what is it? Oh, I don't think I have one for Opera. Let me do this instead. All right. We're freaking here in Forza now. Oh, of course it starts raining too right now. It's great start. Okay, I'm starting to realize already that my shifter is way too close to my wheel. I'm gonna freaking so-lack the crap out of it. Okay, I just wanted that music in introducing the stream because I've just been like vibing to that song so hard. You're streaming again, Cam? I think he is. All right. Yeah, I have a Discord muted on my stream right now for a second. But I am in-game trying to drive in circles. I should say drift in circles. Alright, let me go unmute Discord in my stream. Alright. Even with a freaking decent wheel, Cheeto, this is hard.
I told you it was hard, dude. Like, I couldn't do it to it. I just said, screw
I think I'm just giving it too much gas. I learned to get really good at like feathering the gas, but only on controller. I haven't learned this skill on wheel.
Dude, this song is sick.
Frick. Okay. Let me invite you, Cheeto. I'm just drifting in a circle right now, so...
You're good.
Where are they playing? Runes of... Oh, they're playing PoE. Okay.
Who is?
Carl and some other people on my friends list. I don't even know if they're in... No, it's just 3 people randomly are playing PoE 2 on my friends list, including Carl.
Well, I didn't see anything.
Still have too much horsepower in this thing. I might go drive the 8.6 stock a bit, honestly.
He is streaming. No! He's streaming. Dude, I just want flat rims in this game.
But like the, what are they called? The freaking Nissan, hydrogen car or whatever has really flat rims, but you can't put different, like, you can't put stock rims on other cars.
It's not the Nissan, the Hyundai car.
It's Hyundai, okay. I couldn't remember. The Vision. Yeah.
What? I'm just gonna run semi-slicks. Hopefully it handles somewhat better.
Interesting. Okay. So...
Eric, you're laughing so bad. You were. Now you're not, but you were. Now you are again. Oh God. Cameron, you're hearing this too, right?
No, I'm not. Hold on. I have Eric's turned down, so I can't even hear him over my music. Say stuff, Eric's. Sounds like someone's unplugging your aux cord in and out like 15 times a second.
So I'm not alone.
Dude, you can be a tide walker? What the fuck?
Now he's normal. Okay.
Huh? Dude, your audio
Okay,
is
Green, what do you want to do
it
now?
is not working at all. Did you just say that fucking bird that I ate?
Okay, that's a new bug. My car has 5 neutrals right now, or 6 neutrals, and I don't know how that happened.
Did you blow the transmission? Oh, I might not have touched the clutch. Why do I have 6 neutrals now?
What the frick is going on? I legitimately My throttle is down. It's not making horsepower for some reason. Oh, because it's redlining. But
Blew the transmission in a fucking video game.
what the frick is going on? I'm in gear.
You blew the trans, bro.
It's like going forward just off the momentum of the car, but my car isn't driving right now. Reset car position. What the frick is going on?
I think your controls might be the issue here.
I was just drifting for the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna switch cars and see if that fixes it. Nope.
What did you do?
I don't know. I'm trying to look up like telemetry to see what's going on.
Did you do sim data? Did you turn on sim data?
No.
If you turned on simulation, that's probably the issue.
I don't turn on sim damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn on my balls.
You turn them off? That would be nice.
Yeah,
to know.
usually you can just like cut them off and like, kind of turn it off. You ever heard of a vasectomy? Kind of like having
those are.
tubes tied, but like, pretty sure it's a little more permanent.
What the frick? I think my clutch is broke now, somehow.
I think I am broke.
How the frick did that happen? So,
Is your clutch button stuck or something?
no,
'Cause
it's not
could
that
be
it's
the-
stuck. I think it needs recalibrated, because at 0, you know, where it shouldn't be initiated at all, it thinks it's 100% pressed down. And then if I press it down slightly, it goes towards 0, and then back towards 100. Oh my gosh, freaking just like clutch kicking in real life, bro. I don't want the freaking real life my clutch explodes because I'm clutch kicking. That's why I'm playing Forza. It's reading correct in the app. I'm gonna turn down the sensitivity slightly on the clutch. Okay,
Them not having Hatsune Miku in this really gets my goat.
It is surprising that there's no Miku songs. They needed at least one on the Gotcha radio, honestly. That would have been fire.
For the first time ever, Cameron, I'm racing a German car. The only German car that I actually like.
And what is it? Is it like
Mercedes
Koenigsegg?
Benz.
Oh, okay. I forgot Mercedes is German. Is Koenigsegg also German? I can't remember.
Yes. Oh, no, they're Swedish.
They're Swedish. Okay. I thought they were German because of the funny dots over the E or O it is. Because I thought that was a German-only thing. Man, this is a challenge, all right. I definitely can't drift the stock 8.6. It does not have enough power for me. I probably could on controller. I just can't here like this.
I gave up on using my wheel, dude.
I'm starting to figure it out drifting in a circle. At least how handling works. I say that and then immediately spin out. I invited you to the convoy, Cheeto.
I'm gonna take a whiz real quick.
Alright. Let me go try drifting the Supra I just made yesterday.
$1,000.
Hello?
Yeah?
I want you to come and look at my car. Where are you?
It should be somewhere north on the map, if I'm not mistaken. There's like a blue parking sign where I'm at.
Yep, I see you.
Let me go back to the 8.6. It does weird stuff that I can't fully understand why it does.
rhyme scheme.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. Exit photo mode. How the frick do I have to just use arrows? I think from here I can tell that's Hatsune Miku. The main reason why I can even tell is because it has O1 on the side. That's the, oh, they have the Good Smile logo, so it's probably some random year of, Good Smile. There's like, yearly Hatsune Miku, like, racing outfits.
Yep, good smile racing.
I almost got, one of the years. I think it was, like, 2018 was the one I was looking at the time. I got that full figure price to them, though. Frick, too much. I'm gonna do another couple of tries of doing this entire frickin' parking lot. I don't think I've linked the entire thing yet. I just, I don't understeer, but I get my grip back, and I don't know how to, like, stop that, which is kind of funny.
Too much grip?
No, it's not that I got too much grip, but I built this thing not just for drifting. It can do everything, pretty much. My issue is, like, while I'm drifting, I'll be holding, like, not a very steep angle, and then I get grip back, and then because I got grip back, the car flings the opposite direction. Oh!
What am I
Okay.
listening to?
Oh. It's fire. I shouldn't be listening to anything on stream anyways. You shouldn't be able to hear any music.
No, this is Forza music.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I sure hope that's not just blasting on YouTube, because I haven't got to check yet if I'll get struck by the copyright gods. If not, then I'll probably use this as like freaking intro music, bro. This is like hype music I'm listening to. Okay, that was actually fire. So I have to be very lively with the wheel to control a drift, is what I'm figuring out.
Just 10 car benches.
Whew. Okay. Get a D-class car ready. I'm gonna try going up the ranks of the car on wheel, because I'm terrible at racing already, like braking and all that. So if I'm gonna have to learn how to not only control my car and brake and turn and all this garbage, I might as well start at the slowest cars. so I don't spin out every single time.
Oh wait, Doomfist in DPS?
I thought you were gonna,
Yeah, that's-
I thought you were gonna
What?
say in Fortnite.
That's what Doomfist used to be in. And it
Well, yeah.
He's the most broken damage character in the game.
What is he now? Tank?
Actually, yeah, he does not ever need to be put in DPS again, especially not with the kit he had.
Frick.
Bro really came at me for joining the game and then just having the team lose. Like, bro, I barely got out of the spawn doors, and you guys lost. Not my fault. I don't give a fuck. That's one of the 5 games that I needed.
Crazy
I'll
point.
gladly take.
You know what's crazy? Playing the car that I have in my driveway is
Oh, I don't know how to switch. I don't know how to weight transfer. I can weight
there's a
transfer, but I
cliff
can't
there.
catch it.
There's a cliff there.
Yeah. I realize that now. Get a D-class car ready, Cheeto.
I think I have.
Isn't your Firebird also red?
Yeah, my Firebird is orange.
It's orange, okay.
Or just red. Orange red. It's not really candy red like this.
Oh yeah, it's like the I know the red you're talking about.
Yeah, the fiery.
The fiery Firebird red.
Yeah.
Alright. Do I have an upgraded D86, or is mine stock? I think it's stock. No, it's upgraded. Oh, my MR2 is also upgraded. Okay, I'm just gonna drive the 86. Let me go drive to a race, and then we're gaming. Blam, bam, 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 bam. Preferably a circuit. Oh, you know what? I know this one like the back of my hand. Okay. Oh, the route's behind us. We can also... Yeah, I'm gonna drive a different route. I'm gonna drive where the Akina is in this thing. So I'm just basically gonna go straight on this road the whole time. And then I'll be basically there.
Where are my supports? Oh, that's where. They don't exist. Because it's a Zenyatta and a Moira.
Dude, I have this thing just in 5th cruising like I'm trying to drive this thing normal. Is this a dirt road to get to it? Yeah, I'm not going that way.
Me out
Mazda
of
3
it,
speed. Thank you for being there.
I got the monkey.
Oh, that's wonderful. Mazda.
Did you need him too?
Yeah.
Get a load of this guy. He blew in from Stupid Town.
Fuck you.
Man, how the fuck am I supposed to learn how to play Doomfist again? For like the 3rd time.
Sliding these old American shitboxes is the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, because they have so much power and no traction.
And
They just do it by
ass end
pressing
is
the
always
gas.
their ass end is always so heavy that
Yeah,
it makes it like... Like, watch this. I'm in second gear.
Oh, they swapped Zarya. A monkey. Take a fucking rock, bitch. Eat a rock.
What was that?
That was
Did
what?
you see that car just like fly backwards?
No, I didn't on my end.
Oh, chat. Can I get some teammates that have brain cells? Or that can heal, or that can play anybody other than Zenyatta and Moira.
Alright, this is the frickin' path I wanted to take to get to the race.
There's this guy
Frick, bro. Why does my car just get grip and then it flips the other way? That's like the same thing we were having in frickin' Assetto Corsa, so it's definitely like a skill issue. I just don't know what type of skill it is.
The problem with old American cars is that none of them fucking have brakes. Ever.
To make those things even drive decently, you gotta like max weight reduction in game, and then you have to put max brakes, and then maybe they're drivable.
I can't, if I do weight reduction with these things, they slide way too much.
Well, if they're sliding too much, that means you need to tune the suspension. You're gonna have to give it more understeer in the back instead of oversteer. And then also soften the rear sway bars does it, but then also the rear will feel a little bit more floaty. That's kind of a trade-off you have to do. It's not necessarily the only way to reduce oversteer, but it is the easiest way. Like the most straightforward is literally you just soften the rear roll bars and then it's less oversteer.
Thank you, Mazda Speed.
Another one?
It's also, since a lot of the old small block Chevys have so much, like, lower end torque, it makes it really, really hard to get decent liftoffs without spinning the tires. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
for
truck.
that random truck. The good thing, though, is a lot of these old American shitboxes do take corners pretty decent. If you can get them to stop before the corner.
If I can just any tank hero, I just did. I just played 2. Why am I not doing
No!
Oh my gosh. I'm getting understeer, but it's because I'm driving this thing different now. Like versus how I would on controller, because I would always slip the car on controller, but now I don't have the I don't have the knowledge or tech on how to make it do it on wheel without this entire thing spinning out. Yeah, I'm gonna flip my entire car.
Dog. Landmark's about to run the new app.
Yeah.
With the fucking PM piston.
God.
The PM.
Yeah.
I hate the PM pistol. That thing's like so inaccurate.
He's about to go up against Black Division, who has literal aimbot, and the boss, who 2-tats you.
Let that adjust my trigger sensitivity.
If you're spinning out in low gear, just make the gears longer. Easy. Like, if you're spinning in the first, like, 2 or 3, there's no reason not to make them longer. If you're spinning on 1, you probably need to do final drive then towards speed instead of acceleration. That or, like, learn the skill of launch control, which is hard, honestly, because it's a per car thing, and it honestly blows to learn on controller.
I didn't know an entire fucking, like, a single
grip?
fucking Ash could kill a Devo without taking any damage. That's insane. Also,
No!
there's 100 road.
Oh, here comes Rich. Woo! Look at this.
Oh my god, dude.
So, I'm getting response on what the front wheels are doing, but by the time I respond, I spin out, correcting it.
Ooh, what setting would you change to fix that?
I could soften the front suspension, but that's going to kind of ruin the
How do you rail
entire
my
balance
fucking-
of the
what is
car.
that?
I'll think about it after I actually get in this race.
Bro, can I get some heals? What is my team doing?
Festival event, no
Oh
custom.
my god. Why are you playing the worst characters available to you? Holy fuck, dude. You have any character and you would choose Brig and Lucio to fight against.
I'm just gonna do anything goes, but D class.
Brig Lucio used to be good. Keyword used. My thumbs. Ow.
Hey, Mac.
I think there's a finesse in it because your reaction to when you're starting to spin out, like taking a corner, is to turn the wheel until you feel that you have grip again, and then you try flicking it towards the direction you want, which makes the entire car spin out in the opposite direction. So I think you just have to straight up do that motion smoother and earlier is my current theory, but I'm not actually sure. It's something that I'm gonna have to probably put like at least like an entire day, like couple hours of laps just doing on the track to figure it out. That's amazing.
Wow. Give you a little boop.
I was in first too, so
Yeah, average lizard literally just spun you out like crazy.
yeah, I'm on wheel too, so I have basically no control of my car once I get tapped.
I'm driving a boat right now.
Was this loser talking about? I'm doing a Forza on wheel and pedal right now, and it is a lot harder than controller. There's a lot of crap that you have to balance and learn. Do you not drive IRL? Oh, it is much different driving 30 miles an hour or like driving like 90 on a highway in a nearly straight line than having to drive a car where it's like you're not only going 90, but there's like so much like that goes underneath in the physics of a car moving. Like suspension by itself is already like that changes so much with how your car moves, for example, because depending on your balance, you either oversteer, oversteer as in the back goes out, or you understeer and your entire car just doesn't turn. But you only experience that stuff whenever you're like getting close to the limit of your tires as well. So that there's also, the entire traction of your tires. There's so much freaking physics that goes on into like actually driving a car fast instead of on a straight line.
Yes, I love involuntary fucking engine braking.
I'm trying to drive slower cars to try to get grips with literal grip right now. Like if I were on controller, it would be really easy, but I'm trying to just like learn it since I already have a wheel set up anyways for other games. I seriously doubt you've ever driven in real life, but the gas station or the supermarket. I've driven from one end of the US to another, so I think I know a thing or two about driving. But like driving your mom's Toyota Corolla in a straight line going 30 is a lot different than trying to drive it like 90 through a corner is all I'm trying to say. It's a lot different. Bull? Dude, my father forced me to drive from the east end of the country to the west end for my driving, like to get my permit as a kid. That's just how my dad did it. Straight up. I drove all the way, not to the coast, but I drove to Utah. The mountain view in Utah, though, is freaking phenomenal. I hate driving a lot of modern cars, but I would probably drive that again into Utah. Beautiful mountain ranges, honestly. The roads also inside of Salt Lake City kind of blow. It's a mix of the traffic and the roads suck last time I drove there. I'm trying to give you as much information to prove it as possible, but you've probably not driven into Utah. It's just like, 1 out of the 50 states. It's unlikely. I was driving to like my dad actually wanted to visit family over there, so I was like, yeah, let's just get your hours at the same time. We also couldn't drive it all the way in one straight shot because, bro, it's like freaking 20 plus hours sometimes, depending on how far east you are. So we had to do a hotel in the middle, or a motel or something. I can't even remember. There's absolutely a motel. Thinking about it, we would not take a hotel. Let me go get a drink, Cheeto, and then I'm down to run that back, and hopefully a lizard doesn't ram me in the back again.
Grab an ice cream.
I'm calling cap on that. One guy tried to run that and he died. Never mind, that was Canada. Why? Is there literally not? Actually, you know what? I can believe someone. It being at least quite difficult to run from one end of Canada to another. Because freaking most of it is like not habitable. It's just like, why would you want to live in like these temperatures all the time when you go that far north in Canada, you know?
Don't get me wrong, there's some native populations that live that far out, but I mean,
Really? I actually didn't know that.
yeah, even they come down for the winter sometimes.
If you want to see something really interesting, Chris in chat, go look up cannonball runs, US cannonball runs. People legitimately try to drive as fast as possible from like West Coast all the way like east, trying to avoid the cops. It's like, so, is it New York, LA? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's completely illegal, but people still do it.
And there's a fucking world record for it.
Yeah, there's an official world record for doing this illegal thing.
And they have to record themselves
Yeah.
their time for the world record. So it's like, yeah, let me record myself doing felony speeds in 15 states of the U.S. and hopefully I won't get arrested and charged with like gross negligence by the federal court.
Do you not know Terry Fox? I don't know who that is. I barely know any actors by name, if I'm being honest. But that's also because I'm not a movie guy. Are you ready, Cheeto? You just sound kind of far away.
Yeah, I'm just sitting on my couch.
Alright, I'm gonna throw us into C. I'm gonna immediately bump us up entire rank. After that nonsense. Anything goes, and then like C class. Surprisingly as well, bikes are kind of complicated. At least they're more complicated than they look, since I was talking about just like brushing on the physics of like a car driving through a corner is really complicated. There's like a reason why we have suspension, because, you know, back in the day we would just weld that crap together, and it's like, wow, I love driving over one pebble and almost flipping my frickin' car.
Yeah. I love it when the pothole turns into my death.
Celica. I think I'm gonna have to drive the Celica. Oh, I'm gonna have to drive all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive honestly changes it a lot as well, if I'm being honest. You have to not drive backwards, but you can't barrel through corners in the same way you can with the rear. An actor? He's not an actor. Oh, I was saying I don't know anyone by name. But most people will say like, oh, I know this actor. Look at this actor. I'm like, oh, I don't even know who they are, bro. That or like, I guess the modern version of that is like, do you know this guy on TikTok? I'm like, bro, I don't even, I've probably opened it for like 3 hours total the entire time I've had my freaking account. I don't.
Oh yeah. You know what time it is.
What are you driving?
You'll see.
Alright. Can't wait for it. The Goku Mobile.
The Nissan Pulsar.
Was chat delayed? I didn't look over at chat for a bit. I got a drink. But also it is delayed because I'm streaming 1440p. It honestly just, it ticks me off how bad 1080p looks on YouTube streaming. But it could be because I just have crappy settings as well. Oh, that makes me sad. It doesn't let you clutch kick to start a race in this game, bro.
Get out of my way.
Sorry.
Stupid Toyota. Dude, he's still in my way. Move.
Ram him off the road.
Yeah, my little Nissan GTI R Pulsar. Get out of the way!
Dude, actually went through the entire crowd. That's awesome. I'm like, I'm gonna take this corner now. Move!
Why are there so many freaking Chargers? Why are they all 80s model Chargers?
I don't know. The drivatars love to like, we all want to pick this one car, even if this guy doesn't actually own the thing. Alright, probably shouldn't have put in second.
They're just bumping me in the back and making me lose like a ton of everything. Dude, these drivatars are insane.
What the frick? So Chris, who the heck is Terry Fox? I don't know who that is. I don't know this micro celebrity you speak of. I'm assuming that's what they are. I actually have no idea. I'm just throwing out words because it's funny.
But I missed the checkpoint, bro. I literally touched the fucking... Oh, whatever.
Did someone in front of you go through the checkpoint and it moved it? I have that happen so often.
At least now I can race without being interrupted.
True. Sorry, Sylvia in front of me. I did not want to actually do that. Dude, I'm so scared to turn past where I have grip in this game, if I'm being honest. Even though I know Forza gives you extra grip in the front wheels, that's what makes this game so easy to drive. I should say that's one of the main reasons. Their controller support, without their controller support, this game would be beans. Some of the easiest controls I've ever seen in a racing game. Which is good.
Keeps the game playable for everyone.
Exactly.
Nice.
Makes it very accessible. On top of their difficulty being able to be controlled and assist features. I was talking to a chat member, Cheeto, about driving from like the East End all the way to Utah. And have you been out to Utah?
No.
Dude, if you you know, ever wanted to take a road trip, driving into Utah is like some of the most beautiful like views of mountains I've ever seen, bro. Straight up. I still remember them like 10 years later.
Yeah, I've been to Colorado. I just haven't been to Utah.
Whenever I go get a different vehicle, I definitely want to make sure it's road drivable enough to go take another trip to Utah. Partly because I want to go visit like Joe and whatnot, and my brother.
I wouldn't mind going up there, but I don't know. That just depends. I've never really seen the mountains.
Yeah, if you don't mind, for at some point we could make it could schedule it like an actual road trip or something.
Might be down.
Checkpoint missed. You know what? That's fair. Oh, I forgot. It just ends the timer. It doesn't actually reset me. Let me get out of your way, Cheeto.
Sorry, I'm way too used to rally races.
Yeah, that one is... Not only is it raining as well, that freaking hairpin just sucks. It's not cambered or anything, so you have to actually just drive it traditionally, honestly.
And I'm not cambered either. Been, like, this car has not been tuned at all, by the way.
I know for certain, bro, the freaking, them moving chairs upstairs is audible on stream. This is awful.
Yeah, I give you it.
Alright, that was decent, so now let's see if I can go drive B-Class, but not, all-wheel. Actually, let me just go fast travel somewhere else, different, like, track scenery. I definitely do not want to do the inner city track. That one is freaking awful, bro. The one where it's like, drive modern sports cars. I hate that. I hate that
Just
one.
let us connect Spotify to this game.
That'd be fire. Is this event Total Supercars? Well, I'm not doing
Oh,
Total
boy.
Supercars. I'm not doing that. Custom race. There we go. Retro Rally? Dude, actually, yeah. Let's do that, and I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go do B-Class, because that is the highest I have for Rally, other than the Ford Escort, but I know I will not be able to drive that in a straight line. The red Subaru logo, yeah, baby.
What do we have in B class? I've got the Lancer.
I can't wait for it to bug out and everyone's driving a Lancer again.
Dude, oh my god, it's so annoying. Sometimes I can't even like see what
car I'm driving because there's so many of them in front of me. I just lose my focus.
At least that one's white and the others stock or black.
No, the black one is the A class one. This is the B.
Okay.
Yep, it gave him all this car.
No, they actually all have 22Bs, it looks like, mostly.
Delta S. Oh, a couple of Lancias.
Oh, this is definitely car for babies. Baby's first car right here, bro. The 22B is, it's driving, I'll tell you that much.
You like it?
I accidentally went to first person.
I'm sorry!
Oh, you're fine. I accidentally put it in second instead of third. I was riding your bumper, bro.
Somehow it didn't hit me.
I did, but not enough to do anything, thankfully. Hello. I cannot see you right now since I'm still in first person. There we go, third person. Still really bad at braking. Trying to give you enough room in the checkpoint.
I missed that. Did I miss it?
No, you hit it. I saw it wobble.
Holy crap, okay. I was expecting it to just send me back.
Holy crap, my brakes. I know the 22B has decent brakes, so I must be braking that late.
You're in the STI, aren't you?
Yeah, the 22B I think only came in STI. I think it was a limited edition version of the WRX, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
It's like the only two-door one they ever made,
Yeah.
and it was fire. Type of limited edition where they put they put like a plate on the inside of the car with like, this is, you have like
The
version
number
like
of it.
1000 or whatever.
Yeah.
The number from the lot or like off the line.
Off the belt, yeah. A lot of the original, like Mustang, what are they? Not the Cobras, the original Cobra Terminators.
Yeah.
A lot of them had that same plate. They were on the door. It would tell you the model number.
That's sick. I'm gonna throw us in a rally, probably B class again, because this is actually controllable. I don't think I'm gonna be able to control an A class.
Okay.
Because I'm wondering, how much money are you at? Not because I'm gonna make you spend a bunch of it, I just want to know.
Not very much.
Not very much.
10,000.
Okay. Custom race. Retro, rally, confirm, co-op.
Turn around. It is safe to
So this is a 2001. 2001.
Oh, Terry Fox is related to Canadian history, which makes me think Chris in chat is Canadian. Makes me
Maybe.
believe. Oh, I can't wait for that freaking hairpin for the first turn.
Dude, these Lancer Evos are actually not that expensive. I thought they were way more expensive than they are.
They're way more expensive than any Subaru you find, which is why I call them expensive.
Honestly, not really. The Subies are right around the same price. But I'm also looking for an 01 Lancer, not like a 90s variant Lancer.
Those are, well, maybe in good condition, those are going to be kind of pricey. Those are good years.
40,000.
That's freaking massive, bro. You could get like,
Yeah. But that's
like,
that's mint condition with like hardly any miles.
Wrong gear. Oopsies.
Same here.
No, mine made me spin out though. Yeah, dude, for like 20 or 30 grand, you could go get whatever other car you were talking about previously getting, probably.
Yeah, but is it as cool as a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo? Is it as cool as an Evo 6?
I don't know what you were talking about previously, but I do think the old Lancers are really cool. Because the like tech they have is like
modern.
It's pretty good. Like not modern enough to have a screen, but it's like smart enough to know what surface it's driving on, and it like changes its traction control based on that, which is to me very impressive for like 90s tech to have built into a car.
2000s.
I also do like the Lancers just for the fact that they're like 4-door, so you can actually fit people and stuff in them.
And they're actually 4-door, not like 2.5-door Mazda.
I can't think of another sports car that has that weird like 3-door flip
Because
like
it's
truck
not a sports
system.
car thing, dude. It's a truck thing.
Yeah, that could be
Trucks
why.
are the only thing that do have doors. Like, there are no. I don't think there are any other cars that actually do a half-door,
If there are, I can't think of them.
other than the RX-7. I don't think there are any, or any others for that matter.
I was trying to figure out where I've remembered seeing that stuff, and yeah, it's just literally only on trucks and the RX-8.
Rally races will probably forever be my thing in Forza games. Like, I tried to get out of it with the last Forza and the Forza after that, or the Forza before that, and I just couldn't. I couldn't get out of rally races. I'm always usually doing pretty good in rally.
To be fair, the last one, what else was there to do? The road tracks weren't great.
That is fair, yeah. The actual, like, highway tracks were pretty bad, too.
Yeah, because there's no bends or curves. It's like basically
Literally
a
just
straight
all
line.
day. Yeah, straight line with no cars and and there's a mid wall too, so that you can't even go over it.
Yeah, you would have had to slow down. They actually removed the freaking mid wall on the highway races in this one, which is very cool.
Alright, I'm looking at this actually. I'm very curious. 2001 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, 46,000. 2001 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, 27,000. 2001 Lancer Evo in Paris sold for 291,000 euros.
Did they just never sell them over there?
2001 Mitsu, another Lancer Evo, but it's the Tomi Mayakin edition, which is the one I'm driving right now in Forza, and it sold for 30,000 euros.
Interesting.
The low miles on sell for significant.
What kind of sucks as well, even if you do get one at that price, you're going to be not gutting the whole thing, but you're probably not going to keep it stock, I bet.
I can keep it stock, actually. I probably wouldn't get it. It's something about the novelty of these types of cars, where a lot of people that want to get them for builds to race would, like, they would gut them, but I honestly really, really like when stock cars are kept the way they are.
Yeah, for me, it's the interior. I really prefer having as much stock interior as possible on a car.
Yeah,
Because it's probably trying to, you know, if I have a car like that, it's going to be a daily.
Yeah, I don't want stock exterior either. Like, I don't want some big aftermarket wing. I want it to be factory, same colors, the right paint job. I want it to look like it came off of the fucking assembly line, and I have it. You know, like, I don't want it to look like it was riced out, you know.
Yeah. For me, it's just the interior I would want to keep stock. If I had an 8.6, I think I would do some crazy paint job to it. Unless I got it somehow in, like, the Panda White two-tone, I would actually keep that frickin' completely stock on the outside. But, I doubt I would get my hands on one of those at this point. I would probably get, like, a red one and then just,
Really cheap,
paint it.
actually. No. You can get the Panda. Are you talking about the Panda black and white with black hood, black top, white finish?
They never made a black hood version. I bet someone's done a carbon like replacement of one, but like you can get a carbon hood for those things for like $1,000 probably. So that's not even the main issue. It's the white itself, and also an 8.6 is like 30 grand. So it's like they're really expensive now. Yeah.
The last time we looked, they were super cheap. Toyota 8.6.
Remember, that was a shell. The shell is 10 grand, is what you saw. A gutted shell.
Toyota AE86. Super sale. This is an auction site.
this one. 1987 Toyota Corolla GTS.
The GTS is the US model.
It sold for $15,000. Would you want a Japanese model? Because then it's going to be expensive.
It's not that I need a Japanese model, but as long as I can just put the, like, Trano badge on the outside, I don't really care. Like, I actually thought about importing one from the Philippines, because they sold a model of it in the Philippines. I can't remember what they called it. They called it something very weird. But they're roughly the same price whenever I looked anyway, so it's like, it wasn't worth my time to do all that, or learn the process. Especially since I just, you know, I didn't have the means to even think about getting one at the time anyways. I was looking at it as an option.
That's fair. Honestly, I would look into it. I mean, why not? It's not even, they're not super expensive. I mean, 15 grand's a lot to spend on that car, but it's, you know, 60 years old. But at the same time, is it really?
Considering I would drive that thing until, like, the frame exploded, it's going to be worth it to me personally. But for the average person, probably not. But also the idea of, like, I want to keep that thing a daily driver, so that thing is keeping its 4-cylinder. Or it's getting a new 4-cylinder in it if I had it. The thing is, the only thing I would probably actually do to it aftermarket-wise is I would put ABS on it, because driving without ABS is actually so cancer. I can drive it the rest as is, though.
Yeah. I think the main car that I would want now, especially since I've already got my Firebird, I really want a Lancer. Like, as a daily driver, I want a Lancer. I want one that has not been rallied. Like, I want one that is...
Have you thought about getting one of the, like, later models of it? Because, at least in terms of look, they're very similar.
I don't like the way they look.
Okay.
Like, I specifically like the 01 to 05 models. I don't like any of the later models after that. Because they all, like, have a weird rounded finish. If that makes any sense. Like, well, I'll just go to the... I'll just go to the show you.
I had a relative around here that had one, and I'm like, that's like surprisingly like decent looking for a modern car.
I don't mind it. It just doesn't have. I really like the front end of the early 2000s models. I don't like the 2008 model, and so on past that. Because it's not necessarily that I don't like it. I just like it significantly less than the 01 to 04 models. Like the 01 specifically just has that front end that I really like.
Oh, I get that. I feel the same way with the Subarus. Everything past the bug eye kind of looks like garbage, in my opinion. Even the freaking one I own, the 08, the Eagle Eye or whatever.
I don't mind them,
Like the, for me, the bug eye is round, but in a way that has character still. And then past that, it starts getting into, it starts losing a lot of its character in the 3-4 models after that.
Yeah, the 2022 WRX just looks like a regular economy car. So this is the 2015 WRX.
Yeah. I think I've brought it up to you too. The plastic side skirts actually make me furious to look at. I hate looking at them. They ruin, like, they built the entire car and its lines around them, and it shows, and it looks bad.
Yeah, it looks like a plastic toy car. Like the top and the bottom come off from each other.
Yeah.
That's why I just don't really like it at all. Like, I was really thinking about getting one, but I
I don't really like it enough to get one. Like, the only reason that I like the GTRs is because they have that front end. You know what I mean?
The new or the old ones, I mean, sorry.
The old ones. Yeah, the
Yeah.
old ones have the square lined like front end with the hood that looks like a hood, you know? Like it doesn't curve over the lights or nothing. It looks like a freaking hood, and that's what I like.
It's also what even though the GTRs look really good in like the square like shape, I do really like the R32, the rounder one. That one is like, because of how long it is, it's mean. It keeps the mean like headlights.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like it's trying to be.
It's not like trying to be a Supra or something with the type of round it's going for. It's doing its own thing.
Supras are the only real cars that did the round look correct. Like I don't really like the Z's. Like I've never liked the Fairlady Z. I don't like the new. I mean, actually no, I don't mind the new GTRs, the R35s. They don't look bad, but it's just because the lights are unique and they don't stand out against the hood and everything. So it doesn't feel like they're clashing. But I do not like the Z Nismos. I think they look ugly.
I think the Z's look fine. They're a platform car anyway, so they're very plain looking, honestly, and people make them look however they want them to. I wouldn't drive one just because it's a literal two-seater with nothing in the back. I don't want to have to always pop the trunk for stuff, bro. I'm so used to like throwing stuff in the back seat. That, or it's like sometimes you literally just need more space than that.
Dude, I don't even think there is a trunk. Is there even a trunk on
there
the
is.
Nismo? Is it enough, like, to put groceries in it?
Yeah, you could put groceries in it.
Actually, a functional like vehicle, or is it?
It's an FR, so yeah, there's space in the trunk, but that's all the space that you get, just like a Miata. Miata's way worse about it. It has a smaller trunk. Because it's all around, you know, a smaller car as well.
Another car that I really like the GTSR.
Yeah.
The Skylines that were only sold in Japan and no other Asian market. I think those are really cool. Like, just as a concept, it's just really cool cars. And they remind me a lot of like the Ford. They remind me a lot of like a longer version. Like with it's like a Ford Fox body with an actual tail.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like it's just a snub. And I really like that about the car. Like it actually feels like a car. But the other problem is it's a rear-wheel drive two-seater that has this really, really high suspension in the back. I don't know if they came from the factory like that.
I think they did. Just off the memory of, I remember getting one of those in the last Forza game, and like, man, that rear is really lifted. They had to do that though because the frickin', I bet the back was really heavy on them.
Probably.
One thing I was relearning is the fact that like in Forza, if you raise the car like up in the back just a little bit, it actually can stop oversteer, honestly, if you're having that problem. But it also kind of makes it less responsive in a way. You might not be able to get through corners the same way, is what I'm saying.
God, that Renault 5 Turbo looks really bad. That's the first square car I think I've ever seen that I actually really don't like. The thing looks just not good. Oh yeah, also, isn't this the... no. course, this is stupid. Volvo! Fortunate for Turbo Evolution. Isn't Zenvo a Chinese company?
Never heard of them, so I would assume so. Like, how many times do you actually hear a American company use the letter Z? Or any other, honestly, company? That's, for some reason, they have quite a bit of those sounds in Chinese. They also like using X. It's very odd. Very odd being a American, like, person and being like, oh, look at all those letters that we never use. We have zebra, and that's it.
I've always kind of found that odd. Why do we never use, like, the last 4 letters of the alphabet? Ever.
I think it's just a regional thing. Some cultures just grew to use different sounds over time.
Yeah, it's like the...
And we're also, you know... We're kind of like a, like at the U.S. is, you know, a branch of Britain. And from what I remember hearing is like, we actually talk more like the British used to than they do now, which is, I don't know how true that is, but if that's true, that's kind of funny.
That is probably, it might be true, I don't know.
Like the accent is what I'm mostly speaking about.
Every time that I talk about British people, somebody like gets mad. I don't know why. It just always happens. Like I was talking to some British guy. What's his name?
Frick.
But like he just thinks that he thinks that we think we're the center of the world. You know, like, so the way I talk about Britain, and I kind of talk about it in a third-person type of way, where it's like, you know, I'm not talking about it as if it's my place, because it's not my place. You know, I didn't grow up there, I didn't live there, and it really isn't, you know, the center cultural hub of the world either.
Yeah, it used to be at one point, just not anymore.
Yeah.
A long while ago.
Long while ago, maybe what, 200 years ago? Pretty much as soon as they lost the East India Company, they really lost everything else. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is, you know. Because I think they used a lot of their profits from the East India Company to fight us in the Revolutionary War.
And then we started doing techniques where it's like we hide in bushes and they're like, hey, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to stand there and get shot.
The bushwookie dipshit farmer method.
Yeah.
POV George Washington, when he realizes his dipshit army full of farmers and hunchbacks is actually going to win the war. Dude. I still find that funny.
Dude, I'm getting a flow on this rally track. I set a group course if you want to do laps as well. I'm doing, I think, B class right now. Just because that's what I have. That's what the 22B's in.
Who's this guy racing this in a freaking Lamborghini?
You go fast on a straight, and that's it. That or you have to drift the entire thing. Oh, okay.
Remember, the lower gear you are, and when you do these like drifts and such, the lower gear you are, the more torque you're gonna have to come out of that. That's kind of the reason why I win so many rallies, is because I go really, really high RPM, low torque on the on like sharp turns and corners, so I can get out of it faster.
Yeah, you're.
Shift back up.
That's like the exact same ideology that you use for drifting. You just want to keep as close to redlining as possible through the corners. But there's a lot more freaking margin of error whenever you're freaking rally racing, because you're just never actually fully in traction ever.
Yeah, you're always floating above it. And if you don't stop the drift, you'll just fly on the walls constantly.
Especially if you're doing like an all-wheel, you just got to be on it all the time. I guess the main thing you got to do then is to not, because you can absolutely enter a corner at like 100 and come out of it like 90 degrees. But the issue with doing that is it's just slower, even if you can smoothly do it.
I do it all the time, but only because I downshift like 3 or 4 gears when I do that, so that it like engine brakes the car while also like stopping the drift.
Frick. I'm also driving so different because I normally tap my brakes to weight shift into corners, and I'm just not... I don't have that muscle memory, dude, because that's just a racing thing. You never freaking do that on the road, ever. Because you're not going fast enough for it to matter.
Yeah, it usually doesn't matter.
Wasn't on the gas, bro. I hate this last turn on wheel, bro. It's actually so easy on controller, though. Earning 2K credits per lap is not bad.
Somehow did 109. I can't fucking beat it to see my.
It's only at 9.9. I think you could absolutely shave at least another 0.2 off of that. I'm getting minus 0.4 right now. I think you absolutely can do another like 3 or like 0.3. There's just sections I need to actually figure out on the wheel, like this up here.
I honestly have no idea what to adjust at all, to be honest with you. Freaking times. Fuck. That
that.
All right.
Oh no, wait, I got somebody here.
Yippee! You don't have to leave.
Yippee, I don't have to walk. Oh god. Yes. Chips.
What chips you got?
Spicy pork rinds.
Ah. I got a 108. You absolutely can squeeze more time out. If I can do that on wheel, you could probably get a freaking 107 almost.
I'll try.
Brain, I actually don't know how much this is going to hurt on a rally.
It hurts a lot because the mud doesn't grip your tires. You thought rally was slippy before. Let's try and drift in mud. Also, your tires just don't grip as much.
Yeah, I guess if there's just less grip, you're always going to be slower. Not going to be hitting any world records in the rain. Do you have a brake line on?
I don't... Yes, I do.
Okay. I was just wanting to know. Because the brake line will directly correspond to... I can't tell if it includes your actual grip on your car and your brakes, but it seems to do a combination of everything that you have. So it's actually very accurate.
This mud is screwing me over, dude. That's such a good start.
Catch me at the next WRC. Not like that. I meant to like break into that and I just did not at all.
Just trying not to hit you.
Thank you. Oh, frick. I'm also like, I'm kind of having control of the wheel, but it's at the cost of speed, absolutely, because I'm very much just hamming the wheel to get through these corners. Holy crap, a 0.3 on a standing start is crazy. I think that was a standing start.
Dude, like that just screws me up every time.
You're not braking enough through that corner?
No, I just can't get it. I can't get it to work.
I realize I've been doing this without any music, bro. I've just been, like, in the zone
Autopilot.
a little bit. I'm not quite in the autopilot state. If I'm in autopilot state, I will absolutely be, like, just gaining time instead of, like, shaving it off the whole time. Trying to get in that flow state. 1.3 minus right now. So let's see if I can actually keep that. Woo! Sheesh! Where the heck are you? You're over there. Wait up for me really quick. I'm gonna drive over to you, and I just wanna watch how you do it a little bit. Let me just coast. I got my freaking limeade. Ever had limeade, Cheeto?
Yes. Quite a lot, actually.
Dude, I am not joking. I like sour stuff, but I've never had limeade until, like, probably, like, a month ago. Stuff's amazing. It's like I want, like, lemonade, but I want it to bite me more. And that's exactly what it does.
Cherry limeade?
I've had cherry limeade, but those are, like, smoother, if that makes sense.
What about a blackberry limeade?
That sounds good. I haven't had one of those. Dude, a raspberry lemonade? Oh my gosh, that goes hard. I love that. I can hear that you're on Gotcha Radio, I think.
Oh my god.
Oh. I want to see if you can at least shave a second off your time minimum.
Probably can.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, plus a minute on that is crazy. I just can't turn. I think that's my issue.
Is the, are the lines red as you're going through the corners?
No, they're yellow.
Interesting. Normally, if they're actually yellow, you can kind of take the line however you want. I noticed those first two turns you absolutely did very late braking. Yeah, try to brake through this one so it's yellow before you enter. Yeah.
I lose way too much speed. That's the issue.
Well, you spent so much time trying to change your trajectory if you bomb a corner.
Yeah, no, I'm still minus a whole fucking second, dude.
Are you plus a second, like in
No.
red?
Minus a second.
Okay.
Or plus a second in red, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
You're fine. You're focusing.
I'm trying to take these corners as sharp as possible so I can avoid sliding halfway across the track before I can even actually... Yeah, no.
Sorry, I was trying to slow up so I can watch you from behind instead of actually being in front of you. There is a bit of leeway with the arrow, though. It doesn't have to be all the way flat yellow. I try to always aim for red or orange. But that's like you have to use
my times are literally
all of
only
it.
getting worse with me doing this. I don't know how to change that, actually. I just don't have the speed coming out of these to make it worth braking.
Oh, you're braking through these?
I can't. I'll show you what happens if I don't.
Oh,
Here, just watch.
only brake
No,
for
I'll
this
do- I know
corner?
what you're talking about. Just
Okay.
watch. I slide, right, and then I completely stop. Like completely stop. I don't have any.
Do you have
like,
TC on?
No. I have ABS on.
Interesting. Because there
And then
should
if
be...
If I don't do it, I slide all the way over here, and then I'm no horsepower. I don't know, and it's only happened to me on this track. I have no idea why. See, look, I'm just constantly sliding.
Yeah, I see you lose, like, all your speed.
It's all of my speed, and I'm just tapping the brake. I'm not holding the brake. Watch, I'll do it again. I lose all of my speed. And then if I e-brake, this is what happens.
Oh, yeah, you definitely don't want to e-brake on this
Yeah.
course. None of the turns are sharp enough to warrant that. Which Evo is that? Is that a 6?
It's the Lancer Evo 6 GSRTM.
Okay.
Here, look, wait, no, just watch. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use the Fiat Abarth.
Alright.
Same class.
Same class,
Watch me.
alright.
Yeah, just watch.
I'm curious to just how they handle, because I know they oversteer more, absolutely, Evos do. Did I freaking go buy it? Which brand makes, okay,
Mitsubishi.
I guess I was just not looking at my screen. Because I'm a stupid Mazda. Yeah, I found it. There we go. I passed through everything. The 2001 GSR, right? TM edition. Okay. Mine is completely stock. I don't know if yours is too.
Right at B.
Right at B. All right. I'll
Yeah,
drive
watch.
it.
I'm gonna run the Abarth. I just want you to see the difference. Just watch my lap time. This is the same class of vehicle.
It's decent. You have to get grip as you exit the corner, though. You can't be sliding with this thing, it seems. No,
This is
that's
my
just because I'm
handlebar.
driving. Interesting. Car just really, really slides out on loss of traction. I think that's part of it. So you
Look,
have to
this is
take...
my Abarth. This is my Abarth. A minute flat. That's with zero startup. Zero startup, zero anything. I started at the line and went through at no fucking...
There's no pre-draw on it. Flat minimum. Like, full 10-second difference with this thing.
Isn't that one a rally-tuned one?
Yeah, so is that.
No, as in, like, this thing probably still weighs as much as a factory Lancer is what I'm saying. That thing is probably
No
like
rotate.
like 500 pounds lighter, I bet.
This is a Fiat from the 70s.
Oh yeah, so it
It's
probably
not-
weighs nothing.
Yeah.
Lighter is just straight up better, honestly, for most races. It doesn't even matter what class it is.
Well, this is from the 80s. This is an 80s Abarth. I think that is what? That's a 2001?
Yeah, '01. This is where cars started getting fluffy. Absolutely.
The Abarth is 2,200 pounds. The Mitsubishi...
Is it 2,200?
Yeah.
Let
The
me...
Mitsubishi's 2,700.
Yeah. Like
Jesus Christ.
almost exactly what I said. 500 pounds heavier. If you legit went and did weight reduction, this thing maybe stock, because after you do weight reduction, it's probably barely in B class. It probably, I don't know if it would even stay in B class if you did max in-game weight reduction on this thing. It doesn't drive terrible. I have the preference for the Subaru and how it drives, but it just it wants a closer course. Absolutely.
I prefer the Evo XGSR, the 2008 Evo. I feel like it performs much better than this. Granted, I have it at A class, not B, but still.
It gets out of the corners if you're like, if the nose is facing the exit really good, but if you just have any extra speed, it just slides way too much. I see
Yeah,
what you're
and if you
saying with
don't-
this thing.
If you don't have the speed, you just stop. Like, flat out stop before you can actually go.
I don't know how you were braking in a way to just lose all your speed through the corner, because I think I had that like a little bit, but I can't even remember what I changed to make it not do that. I think it's because I enter slower, but I drift the entire line, like the traditional in-out line, or
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
the out-in-out line. Because the smoother, the better, you know? Smoother is always faster, and if you can carry more momentum through a corner, that helps. I noticed that, I don't know if it was intentional, but you tried taking corners, like, really sharp, but then the time you take to take those corners that sharp is like, you know, you burn the momentum and you burn the time.
Yeah. Because I was trying to shave off time. Because since I kept sliding, there was no other option. If I drifted, I would spin out. If I didn't drift, I would either come to a halt, or I would just slide across the entire freaking road. So I was like, what else is there that I can do as the driver to make it actually function?
The gearing isn't terrible stock either, since I'm driving it stock.
So I changed my batteries.
Oh, you're fine.
What'd you say?
The gearing isn't terrible either, completely bone stock. I haven't changed anything on this car since I got it.
Yours is still right at 600, right?
No, not even. I have headroom. I could probably put rally springs on this, and I probably would put a rally diff in this, just so I can control what the rear is doing. I probably either, I can't tell if it needs to lock or it needs to slide more. It probably needs to lock, because whenever the diff gets to lock, the it handles different. But I just don't know how that's gonna affect rally. Let me actually do that now. It's at 587, so there's room. Let me go upgrade this. Is it this the fast travel? Okay. Good.
Welcome back, Green.
All right, upgrades and tuning. And let me, just for fun, I'm going to, can I make an audio hook for Opera? Sure hope I can because I want to, I almost forgot I'm still streaming. Opera.
I think it would make a difference.
There it is. I just straight up forgot a little bit. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Play my background music a bit. Worst case, I have to mute the end of the VOD, which is not terrible for me.
It'll be fine.
Yeah. Don't want to auto upgrade this Kring. I actually want to know what the car's doing. 2% efficiency is... Oh! You know what? You know what? I'm bad at braking. I'll take 2%. It has street... I have street springs on this already. What? So that means they're untunable. Okay, well, rally suspension is gonna... Did you upgrade suspension on this Cheeto?
I didn't upgrade anything on this thing.
This thing comes stock when you get this with street suspension. That's why it's sliding so much. The freaking whole car is like right next to the mud, bro.
It might as well be freaking unibody.
Yeah, that's exactly why this thing's sliding so much. It even has roll bars already installed. It just, they put street suspension in the rally car.
Why put street suspension in a rally edition car? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Did they also put street tires on it?
Yes, I'm looking at them. They're street
Why?
tires. This is why you're having such a hard time with this car. No, sorry. They're stock, which is, you know, they're going to come from the factory with street tires.
Yeah.
So, ooh, that puts you in A.
Honestly, that's fine.
I kind of want to see what this thing can do in B. So I'm going to see if I can keep it there.
You'd have to get rid of all of the other upgrades just for the tires and the shocks.
Let me go check the engine. Did they touch the engine? Oh my gosh, they did. Okay, I'm going to know...
They did?
Yeah, they did. Like, this entire thing's like custom tuned when they give it to you. What? That or I just put an air filter on. No, it has a freaking sport exhaust too. It's very odd. This is like when you buy a car you didn't do any research on and you're figuring out what the last person did to it.
Or feeling out what edition you bought actually, like, what difference that is between it and the regular car.
Okay, I'm gonna put... I actually really don't like how off-road tires handle, so I think I'm gonna make it work with stock tire. Unless, like...
You mean, you talk about off-road tires or rally tires?
Off-road. Like the really fat-looking ones.
Yeah, I don't like them either, because it only works when you have, like, a ridiculous amount of horsepower.
Yeah. You can put... okay, I'm gonna do an experiment. Snow tire compound is 0.07 extra grip, but it puts me in A class by 1 point, so let me go fix that.
Take an air filter off.
I already took the air filter off, hold on. Unless I did this to the car, which could have been possible, but I don't remember doing any of this. But it would actually make so much sense for me just to do it intake and exhaust, and that's it.
I could probably check.
Okay, I'm back down now. How much horsepower do we have? 300? Well, actually, no, I'm at 280. I'm gonna see if I can make 300. I don't think I will be able to with this grip. 287. So... Oh, I can get so close. Do we have a upgraded flywheel? No, okay. What other stuff kind of just changes power? I could get rid of the 2% efficiency brakes, bro. Actually, they're not even changing anything right now, so... Yeah, let's get rid of those. Did I do weight? No, I didn't. Okay. Clutch? No clutch. Okay, I think I'm gonna give up on the 300 horsepower, and 287 is what I'm gonna run this at. It does give me leverage, or not leverage. It gives me headroom to put a different transmission in it. Can I do a rally? Do they still have the rally trans in this? No, they don't. That's fine. I know how to make rally gears. You just make them really close. Rally diff. Okay, and now we can do, like, clutch. And now this thing's, like, just in B. Yeah, we went down by, like, 5 horsepower, but we got, like, extra grip. Extra grip and actually good suspension, so that's worth. Okay. Ow, I hit my freaking knee. Alright. What's the saying? Something, something, limitations, breed creativity. Something like that. It's partly why I like working within, a lower class. Oh yeah, Cheeto. This is it. For this car. Still brakes like garbage though, I will say. Oh man. I was able to take that first turn really good. I'm gonna try doing some like very me-centric, me-coded tuning.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Yeah?
Heads or tails? Heads, I go to bed. Tails, I stay in school.
Okay. Best of 3. Make it fair, balanced. 'Cause you know, statistically, it's slightly more likely to get heads just because, or not tails, or not heads, but it's more likely to statistically get tails because heads is heavier slightly because of the amount of metal. What the frick? That put in second? I'm glad this Thrustmaster shifter that Josh left with me is durable, but I have some frickin' choice words for whoever thought the centering spring needs to be this strong for this thing. It's like you try going from 4th to 5th and you accidentally you try going from 5th to 6th and you frickin' money shift into 4th, bro. Partly also me using my muscle memory from, you know, actually driving stick, and it's like, you can literally, like, hold it with 2 fingers and, like, put in the gears you want. Dude, I'm honestly glad, even though, you kind of didn't influence it, that we started doing rally, because this is way more like chill than trying to like street race with the wheel right now while I don't know how to do it.
Crap, I forgot to flip the other head.
Did you fallen asleep before you can even flip all the
Yeah, I
coins?
fell asleep before I could flip the freaking coin again.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Alright, you want me to move you out of this car?
I'll probably end stream here in a second. I will say, Cheeto, the upgrades help this car a lot. It still slides diagonal on certain angles. I think it's an angle thing with this car. It's picky. Alright, you have a good night, Cheeto. We can play some more tomorrow.
Okay, good night. I'm just gonna leave my PC on over there.
Alright. It's gonna be your heater. Man, just doesn't want to get through that corner, bro. I think I'm oversteering. Okay. Okay. I'm going to tune this car. Just a wee bit, just a hair. This is all gonna be freaking vibe tuning, bro. Really? What the frick? No wonder this thing doesn't do anything correct. No, I don't want someone else's tune, bro. Do like 62 in the rear. No. Yes, apply. Okay. Oh, it doesn't have enough horsepower to start in second, sorry. Sorry, car. I didn't adjust the gears, but I think this will help a lot. I hope. There we go. This thing likes to actually go in the corners now. Man. Alright, one more lap, one more lap. My gosh. I gotta do one more lap after this. This is a terrible one. Man, why is the braking, like, locking up the car like that? You know, I just gotta do one more lap, bro. You're still alive? I'm still trying to work with this car. The rally suspension, the default tune is make it 100% soft.
What?
Yeah, whenever you in Forza, the difference between the different like suspensions is literally a pre-tune, and it just made it the back 100% soft, and it just made it so it just didn't go through the corners correct.
So I wasn't crazy.
No, but also remember it came with street suspension, so literally anything but that is gonna be better. I don't know if the snow tires are the way, but it is definitely handling better with what I've put on it so far. Now that I'm talking to you, I'm now like doing minus. I was doing plus this whole time.
Fix it tomorrow when I have the brain power to actually.
Yeah. I'm down. Alright, see you, Cheeto.
Good night.
Good night. There we go. There we go, chat. I got kind of satisfied with that last run. Oh, dude, the Logitech, you know what? You make decent budget wheels. I'm starting to realize I was too stupid to know how to drive you. How to drive with you. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna end it here since I see that car almost flip over there. I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully, more stream tomorrow. I don't know. I forgot I was invited to something, but I still don't want to go to it, honestly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to end stream, my guy. I'm sorry. I would have normally joined you, though. Alright. Next stream, hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye.